Travel is all about exploring new places, but there are so many amazing sights to see that it can be difficult to decide where to go. Even if you could go to the world's finest cities for a lifetime and yet not see them all, you may get acquainted with the top-tier urban settings that serve as models for the rest of the globe as a starting point. The best cities to visit may be located all over the world, from Asia and Europe to the Middle East and the Americas, and are frequently the locations of some of the most famous landmarks in the world. Here is a list of some of the best cities in the world to visit if you are looking for ideas for your next trip. Turkey's Istanbul is ranked 10. Istanbul, Turkey, is one of the most well-known cities in the world, so it makes sense that tourists would want to go there. The city is dotted with old mosques and palaces that are encircled by posh hotels, boutiques, and coffee shops. Istanbul's laid-back atmosphere draws a lot of people who prefer spending afternoons relaxing while sipping tea or discovering a vintage discovery at a nearby thrift store. Discovering the neighborhood's blend of modern and old architecture is fun for tourists. Two examples are the popular tourist neighborhood of Istiklal Caddesi and the ancient Sultanahmet district. Istanbul's opulent surroundings contribute to its popularity as well. One of Turkey's most beautiful sights is the unique architecture of the homes that line the Bosphorus Strait. Macau, China is number 9. One of the most popular travel destinations in the world, particularly for the wealthy, is Macau in southern China. This is due to a number of factors. First off, as Macau has developed into a successful financial hub, business travelers are increasingly staying put in the city to mingle with the populace and take part in activities like shopping, sightseeing, and sports car racing. The popularity of Macau is also attributed to its culture. Its relatively tiny area of just over 12 square miles is a multicultural haven, with a mix of native Asian and European influences in the locals, shops, and cuisine. One of the many stunning locations to take pictures in the area is the Old Town, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Additionally, well known are Macau's stunning beaches and public parks, including Sun Yat-sen Park and Casa Garden. Rome, Italy, is number 8. Rome is one of those places that many tourists would like to visit eventually. Rome's primary attractions are its culture and historic buildings. The Vatican, Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, and the Colosseum are frequently at the top of travelers' lists of must-see attractions. Along with its well-known cultural attractions, Rome is popular for its home-cooked Italian cuisine, which ranges from fried artichokes to homemade pasta. Italian cuisine is popular among tourists who want to experience it like a local. Rome's structures and artwork are another magnet for tourists who wish to enter some of the world's oldest museums. Make this your home base and take day trips from Rome to the adjacent cities or beaches. 7th is Singapore. Singapore, a small nation in Asia, draws tourists all year long, and its reputation is rising. Old buildings are interspersed among massive skyscrapers on the island of Singapore, creating a beautiful display of historical culture. The little neighborhood retail areas that are interspersed throughout Singapore's famed mega-luxury shopping complexes have a certain charm that combines the old with the new. Another reason people travel to Singapore is because of its beauty. The gardens by the bay's stunning green displays and the super trees in the vertical gardens have a wow factor as they illuminate the city. With urban parks like the Singapore Botanic Parks, National Orchid Garden, and Cloud Forest, Singapore is renowned for its abundance of green space. Singapore has a lot to offer visitors in addition to being in a stunning position and having a ton to do, and this is mostly due to the city's cleanliness and safety. It constantly ranks as a top tourism destination because it offers the best of both worlds, including city life, beaches, and upscale resorts. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is number 6. Dubai in the United Arab Emirates is known for its opulent way of living. Even though Dubai is a significant hub for commerce worldwide, tourists appreciate visiting the opulent and the attractions that are catered to them while there. The Burj Khalifa, the tallest skyscraper in the world, is located in Dubai, along with some of the biggest tourist destinations on Earth, including shopping malls and aquariums. Travelers want to experience Dubai's opulent fantasy atmosphere. The views, sounds, colors, and other sensory pleasures in Dubai are unlike anything else, from extravagant luxury hotels and resorts to the urban green space like the Dubai Miracle Garden. Visitors come to Dubai for its renowned beaches and nightlife, as well as to unwind amidst the city's breathtaking natural and man-made surroundings. China's Hong Kong is number 5. One of the most well-known cities in the world is Hong Kong. It is a convenient place to spend the holidays, and its shopping is unrivaled, especially for deals. Even though Hong Kong is one of the most well-known cities in the world, staying in the city's center will cost you a lot of money. You can locate significantly less expensive lodgings in locations like Jordan or Kowloon if you stay just beyond the main tourist zones. A simple public transportation system that eliminates the need for a car, sizable theme parks, 24-hour dining, the biggest skyscrapers in the world, cheap shopping for luxury goods, and beaches and mountains that are easily accessible just outside the city are just a few of the additional factors that draw tourists to Hong Kong. Even in Hong Kong, there are lovely trekking trails. A 24-karat solid gold toilet within a Hong Kong jewelry store, and a stunning tunnel of pink flowers inside the Un Chau Estate public housing complex are just two of the oddities that can be seen in Hong Kong. Bangkok, Thailand is number 4. With over 26 million tourists a year, Bangkok, Thailand is one of the most popular tourist destinations worldwide. Those visiting Thailand typically make their first stop in the city. Bangkok has a diverse range of intriguing attractions, including crowded subways, massive skyscrapers, temples, historic buildings, opulent parks, palaces like the Grand Palace, and nearly nightly sporting events like kickboxing that draw large crowds. Spend some time at the beaches close to Bangkok to experience both the metropolis and a tropical island getaway. Even during the day, the atmosphere in Bangkok is bustling. Budget-conscious tourists can discover inexpensive activities, great deals on goods, and affordable lodging, particularly around Khao San Road. Luxury accommodations and expensive shopping at high-end boutiques can be found at the opposite end of the spectrum for tourists with unlimited funds at the Siam Paragon Mall. The city is also well known for its more traditional attractions, including as its floating markets and Thai massage parlors, where you can unwind for less than $10 for an hour. Number 3. London, United Kingdom. London is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world because there is never a shortage of intrigue or curiosity. One of its greatest draws is the Royal Intrigue, which draws countless tourists to Buckingham Palace to interact with the British monarchy. Each year, millions of visitors see London's finest sights, including the Tower of London, Westminster Abbey, and St. Paul's Cathedral. London's public transportation system, which makes it simple to move from place to place without a car, is part of what makes it such a delight to visit. In London, it is simple to keep mobile and visit well-known sites in a single day, such as the Tower Bridge and the Sky Deck at the Shard, which is 800 feet above the city. Many of London's greatest sights may also be seen on foot thanks to the city's many wonderful walking paths that pass through well-known parks, sites, and neighborhoods. Speaking of notable markets, London is renowned for its different neighborhoods and little stalls selling food and regional goods at Camden Market and the Borough Market, both of which date back to the 13th century. New York City, USA is number 2. New York City is one of the top cities in the world for a variety of reasons. Travelers' first views of the city and the Statue of Liberty are symbols of the culture and freedom that America represents. With Wall Street and other foreign companies, New York City serves as the financial center of the United States. The majority of tourists come to New York City purely to partake in city life. People go there to fulfill their aspirations by participating in activities like seeing a Broadway performance, watching the famed ball drop on New Year's Eve in Times Square, and watching the ornate floats in the Thanksgiving Day parade as a spectator. New York City's parks each have their own allure. You can spend several days in the peaceful natural getaways scattered throughout the concrete jungle, from the numerous activities in Central Park to the winter ice skating in Bryant Park. Visitors like experiencing a little of the thrill that New York City has to offer. Another fantastic place for your bucket list that you can visit at any time of year. Even the winter in New York City is enjoyable. The first is Paris, France. Because it is a traditional location for significant life events like milestone trips, engagements, celebrations, and honeymoons, Paris, France continues to be one of the most popular cities in the world to visit. With frequent airline schedules and accessible tours, it is also a convenient location for brief trips. Many visitors to Paris admire the art and visit the museums and galleries, including the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay. Many people have Paris on their bucket list, thus some tourists visit there. They desire to visit the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Eiffel Tower. Marriage proposals are common in Paris due to its reputation as a romantic city, and honeymooners love taking a romantic cruise down the Seine River while on vacation. Although some of your activities may depend on the time of year you come, Paris is full of things to do all year round.